And we got right into it. We didn't even wait at all. Hello. Welcome back to fucking Dab Meat, dude. What a fucking week we've had.
Man, we just never stop.
Damn, dude.
Shawn Gardini coming in hot, man.
This is Daddy's knife.
What's on the handle? Is that ivory?
I don't know. It's my dad's. I think it's a bone.
It could be whale tooth.
It's child's
I hope
teeth.
it's a bone.
Is there like an image on it? What is that? What am I seeing?
It's made in Germany. Be careful.
Oh, dude.
It's Daddy's.
Oh, dude. That has like a bark texture on... I'm sure this is probably like an extinct animal's bones.
It's Adolf cutlery.
Yeah, my dad's a security guard in the school, and he brings that with him every day. He's not allowed to carry his gun, but he carries this thing around. More deadly, I guess.
My dad works overnight at Home Depot. He fashioned this.
He brings this AR-15 with him every night.
Welcome, Shawn, man. I'm so glad you're
Thanks
here.
for having me. I'm glad to be here,
Yeah, this
guys.
is the best, dude.
I was nervous. Everything's flooded in my neighborhood.
Whoa.
That's why it took me so long.
Good thing you got that kayak.
I know. Well, that's what I call it a boat. I got a boat. I purchased a boat.
No.
And
Did you
I might
consider
need it
pulling
to
out
get
the
back.
yak?
No, I have a... They were just making fun of me the other day because I don't have any way to transport it besides my daddy's car. He's got a pickup. So I can bring it around in that, but I can't put it on top of my convertible. My broken convertible.
Why not?
Because
Just tie it down, dude.
Yeah, I might. My dad
Or
told
put it
me
on
I
the side
can't.
like a sidecar.
I might have to.
Get like
to
a wheel
back.
for the front and back.
Yeah, the yak is awesome, dude.
Yeah, do you have it out yet?
Yeah, I took it out the first night. I couldn't wait. It was like a new
Oh,
pair
man.
of shoes. I took it out of the store. I
You
rode it
rolled
out of the
back and
store.
forth. Fifth, Mom.
You bought it out of flooded Models. I'll wear it out.
No, I got it at Walmart. Shout out Walmart.
Damn. How much does a good kayak cost? Because I was looking at one the other day at Costco.
I don't know. This one cost $200.
Okay, that's
Wow,
about what I
that's cool.
expect.
It was cool, and it took a big hit. The $200 is a big hit for a guy like me. That's two whole podcasts.
I do measure purchases in like podcast episodes now. Yeah.
But I'll make it back.
Are you like an avid kayaker, or is this just new?
No, it's brand new. Well, I like fishing a lot, and I just got back into it.
Sure.
So I was like, I'll just get a kayak because I can't get a boat. I can't afford it, and I can't.
He's got an inflatable boat. Danny's got
I
a...
know, but fishing in an inflatable thing is dangerous. Right?
I don't know, man. I'm not
I
scared.
don't want to hook the
I'm not
side
afraid.
of my boat. I'm also really scared of the water and what lurks beneath the kayak. Like some guy was talking about how there's beavers in the pond I was in, and I was like, if a beaver comes up to me in this thing, I'm gonna lose my mind, dude. I brought this on the kayak with me. I was ready to stab a beaver in the head. This would go right through a beaver, dude.
Oh, my God, dude.
Dad, I've spilled beaver blood with the stiletto.
Shawn, do you have like
Wasn't the first time.
beaver murder fantasies like Marky Mark has 9/11 fantasies?
Yeah, there'd be no
He's gonna
beavers
crash his
on that
kayak
plane.
into a dam.
Yeah.
Let's swim.
Well, that's the problem in the town, dude. The dam overflowed. It always does every 2 years.
Oh, my God.
Right by DeBreezy's, the ice cream place. And it turned into a hot dog place.
One of the YouTube holes I went down was a guy who was getting frustrated with his township because they had like a runoff thing that was constantly getting clogged, and he just videoed himself clearing out this drain over and over again, and then he would like wait for like city workers to come. He'd be like, the drain, and he was just breaking it down to them over and over and over. It was the most autistic shit I've ever seen.
Yeah, city workers don't want to do anything either.
No, but then the city finally rebuilt it, and like the end of the video series was him just like, yep, dude, here's the new construction, basically all because of me.
Yeah, that's his empire now. That's his dam.
Shawn, how are the hot dogs at the Breezy's?
The hot dogs were good, and they'd give you a punch card. Like every 8 hot dogs, you get one free.
How far into the punch card are you?
I have like 3 in. I might have it in my wallet right now.
Damn.
I got a lot of good stuff in here.
Let's do a wallet tour. Wallet reveal.
Oh, my God, this is great.
That's a lot of paper currency.
Is that the Breezy? American
That was
Spirit?
an American Spirit
coupon. Chick-fil-A. Picture me and my boys.
You've got like early onset dad, I think.
Yeah.
You've got type 2 dad.
Yeah, Beezer always says that. Beezer always calls me 60 years old.
The high vis is not helping your case.
I know. Well, I just get this new high vis. I might have to walk home, dude. Yeah. The high vis is brand new. I've been rocking it all the time.
It's
I got
pretty sick.
orange
Yeah,
too.
looks good on you.
I just saw him with my laser tag uniform. Fuck. Damn, we were just
how are you guys?
really good.
Feeling good, man.
Just before you got here, we were talking about Mike received like a very long, rambling, like psychotic Facebook message this morning from a former associate, and dude, obviously, like we're impenetrable as far as like these atrocious energies go. But the story behind this, Mike shared it on Facebook, and I think your shit's all public, so you can find it if you want to. But the story behind this was, well, today the message that he sent was like, "Hey, Mike, just wanted to take a quick second to let you know that you're a fucking fraud and a piece of shit. And I think, you know what? It was really my fault for not seeing it sooner. I haven't talked to this dude in probably a year and a half. And the last time we talked to him, it was like we'd caught him in a pretty weird plot.
We got his ass.
We got his ass for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
we Paul
We've
Bremer
got
this
his
motherfucker.
ass.
Yeah, he created it was not long after we first started Dad Meet. Like there was like this one account that was just like shit talking us constantly.
There's a Twitter account that was like saying
Clearly
very
him.
personal like attacks on us.
Very clearly him, and he's just being a Matt Damon F word constantly.
And it's not like we were being sensitive, dude. I tell everyone like the number one skill that you need to make it in podcasting is the ability to be called a faggot. I'm totally dude.
I've been dealing with that
Give
a
me
lot lately.
You can learn to get better at it. It's fine.
Yeah.
You have FTSD.
Dude, even when I'm like talking to people at work about it, they're like, "Hey man, how's the podcast going?" I'm just like, dude, you'd be surprised how much you can get called a faggot and keep going.
Yeah. There should be podcasting boot camp where a guy in a tilted hat just calls you a faggot for like 3 months.
Yep. Yeah. And so this dude was saying like very pointed and like personal shit, and it was anonymous.
Private message.
No, these were public tweets back in the beginning of the story.
Okay.
And he, I didn't know who it was, but Mike I think had it pegged pretty quickly.
Yeah.
We probably talked about this on an episode like a year and a half ago, but here's how we figured out that it was. Here's how we confirmed it, because he would have never admitted it. He's a coward, but his brother is a convicted sex offender.
More directly, he got caught porking a kid in the car.
No way.
Yeah. So it wasn't just like looking at a smutty pic.
I did that too. I got caught porking a kid in the car, but I was also a kid.
Jake, edit
my
out
first
a
girlfriend.
half a second of that.
For a second, I felt like I had pearls. I was clutching right here.
Shawn, that's not funny.
Damn, were you of driving age?
Yeah, I just got a 17 in Jersey.
Oh.
It was my first girlfriend.
Oh.
And
Congratulations
we would just
on
leave
this.
and have sex in the car everywhere we would go because I
Oh
was
my
so
God.
excited about having sex.
Oh my God, man.
And then we were in like an Indian neighborhood, and they don't like that. They don't like it when you have fun in the car. Their kids have got to do homework and stuff. So they pulled up and just shined the brights on our naked asses in the back seat of my 1996 Ford Thunderbird.
You got fully naked to fuck in the car?
Yeah, dude.
It's so brave.
I was so excited about it. I still do, but like it was like I was probably single digits at that point.
Wow,
And
man.
fucks.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and then they called. They shined. They all have nice cars too. So.
Did you lose your virginity in this car?
No, I lost my virginity in my bed.
Oh, that's cool.
Roommate.
That's normal.
No,
Also to a
in
child?
another car. Yeah. Yeah, and then they pulled up, shined the lights on us. We put our clothes on really quickly, and then the cops came and like looked for my car, banged on the door, and like interrogated her outside of the house. She's like, "That's my boyfriend." I was like,
Did they put like the
Damn
foil
right,
blanket
officer.
over her shoulders?
"Yeah, pretty much, dude." I was like, "What's going
Did you
on?"
try to get in the blanket too?
Like, we have this for the car.
Damn.
Wow, man.
Yeah, sorry, I derailed.
No,
that.
I like
I
that.
want to
That's
hear
perfect.
this. I want to hear
That's
this
perfect.
beef.
Still.
It's not often we hear about a bunch of Indian werewolves like pounding on the car
They
trying
were
to get
pissed,
in.
dude. They get pissed. Yeah.
Just barking at the fucking Bob's and Vagine.
Yeah. Well, they probably wanted some.
Dude, anytime there's a naked chick in an Indian neighborhood, that's like a bat signal going up.
Yeah. The cops are like, "Did you have all this acid on your windshield when you pulled up here?"
Oh,
wow, man.
What a memory.
Did you pork in your convertible yet?
No. And the convertible's broken, too. It's another long story.
How many podcast episodes away from fixing it are you?
A lot of podcast episodes. It's a Pontiac, and they don't have Pontiac dealerships anymore.
Oh.
So I took it to my uncle. He was like, I can't fix this because he's no scientist. He works on cars, but this is high-tech stuff. It's like a hard top, and it got stuck halfway up.
Oh.
So my sealant was missing all the time. I just had a big motorcycle, I would always say, because I just had no roof. And then they manually just jerked it back on. And now it's stuck like that forever, and I can never take it down again.
I love manually jerking.
Yeah.
Dude, you should pork in an Indian neighborhood. See if you can get them to rip it back down. Just get like a small sex doll.
Fuck yeah.
I should.
So so this dude's brother got caught porking a kid in a car, and so Mike just picked one of this dude's. Again, we haven't confirmed that it's him yet. He gives himself away. We never confirm it's him.
Though.
Mike had an intuition. I always listen to Mike because I think I'm this way with most people. If you pair me up with any person, I will follow their intuition on anything just because I'm so autistically blind to almost all social structure.
Yeah, you could convince me of anything pretty much.
Yeah, as long as if I can stop thinking about something, I'll just trust you.
Yeah, same.
So Mike says, Mike picks one of this guy's really vile tweets and responds with, "Hey Jay, is your brother still a convicted sex offender?"
I don't remember.
Anyway, instead of saying either nothing or pretending it's someone else, he goes, "That's not true."
Oh, what an idiot!
And then the account gets deleted.
Oh my god! So it's like, all right,
yeah,
that worked.
And then he had a very public meltdown on his Facebook, and it was like, I can't believe
I can't believe everyone keeps talking about my brother rapes little kids.
Yeah, she was 13, but it was his girlfriend.
Yeah, why can't we let sleeping boys lie?
Dude, the best part is he sounds exactly like Garfield.
Nah.
So every aggressive
hates
tweet
Monday.
is read in Garfield's voice. I'm his Odie. He hates Mondays and me.
Do I know this guy?
Maybe.
Probably
I don't
not.
know. You might have been before your
Probably
time,
dipped out before he got
youngster.
started.
Yeah, I'm pretty young.
But
I'm pretty young. and
my
fertile.
favorite part was a coworker, some crazy connection, like a former coworker of my wife. Her sister saw, because he tagged us in Facebook posts. She saw it and she was like, "Oh my god, I used to live next door to him. He got really mad at an elderly neighbor and smeared dog shit all over her car." Yeah.
He thought it was
So he's
dog
out here
shit.
he's out here casting aspersions on Mike's family life. Meanwhile, public record, one of the biggest pieces of shit we've ever come across.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I
And
honestly
you just got it after you guys?
I don't know. Yes. I don't know why he acts the way he does. And up until then, he was my first podcast co-host.
Ah.
We did a podcast probably in 2005 or 6. Yes, we did Sun Meat back in 2005 or 6. And it was fun, and he was fine for a while. But then
Comedians in cars porking kids. We should have my brother on, dude. Actually, funny story. Man.
yeah, and then somewhere it took a turn, and then man, he hasn't been the same since.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It truly
not at all.
doesn't
It never
matter.
does.
I really get a kick out of how he outed himself and all that when he going, "That's not true," and deleted his
Yeah,
account.
man, you gotta fucking see that through
Yeah,
to
that's
the end,
so
man.
funny. What an idiot.
Woo! That's great.
But
Damn, fuck that guy.
so fuck him. And on the flip side, there's so many fucking nice messages that come through that it almost seems like a complete waste of fucking time to mention anything bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To that point, Sam Amon sent us this very nice package, which I want to open, which we had to wait to open till the whole squad was here. So you
Yeah.
want to rip that bad boy open?
I don't want to open a gift in front of a guest.
No, I'd like to see it.
Here, you crack that
All right.
open.
I'm excited.
I have no idea what this is, but
Unboxing.
Sam Amon is
The man.
a very swell fella.
I want to give a quick shout out to Buck and Kayla Sarver on their wedding this weekend.
Oh,
Congrats,
congratulations.
guys.
Buck is a top-notch dude, and I wish them the best.
Buck is such a wild card of a name.
Yeah.
Being named Buck, you could, it's almost like cursing a child naming him Buck.
True.
But it could be cool, too.
Yeah, you could be a stuntman.
Could be a stuntman.
Yeah.
That's best case scenario.
Yeah.
And they're actually vacationing in an Indian neighborhood. So,
I wonder what this is. What do you think it is, Tim, before he opens it?
Well, smart money's on some sort of artwork, but
Yeah, that's what I was going to guess, too.
why did he wrap it like that?
Let's keep it safe.
It must be pretty precious.
Oh.
Yeah. Dear Mike and Tim, I wanted to send you all of my baby teeth.
it's actually a drawing of Shawn fucking his girlfriend. Man, this is incredible.
You want to give us hints and we'll guess what it is?
It's about Jake.
Oh, it's about time Jake gets his due.
What do you want to guess that it is, Jake?
Well, it has to be about one.
An awake apnea mask.
Is it about the foam pit?
It certainly is.
No.
Quick backstory. About 2 months ago, Jake got stuck in a foam pit.
I've heard rumblings about this.
I saw it in the paper.
A bunch of Indians were trying to get him out. Do you want to see it, Jake?
Yeah.
And by the way, we'll put this. Are you doing a retard roundup tomorrow?
I will.
All right, we'll include this in the retard roundup.
You better.
Oh, that's awesome. Let me see that closer. I'll give
so
this up very
cool.
quickly, but I'm gonna see it.
Oh my god.
That's so funny.
Oh no. It's perfect.
Incredible.
Oh man.
Did that bring back?
That's,
My God, Jake.
I'm being filled with anxiety right now. Just looking at
Oh
it.
wait, is that a World Star logo?
It does look like
Oh,
it. Nice.
I thought it was a crown and an S for Sam, but I'm not sure. But it looks like
either
World
way, it
Star.
rolls, man. My God. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Danny's got one
Jake.
too.
Awesome.
Bring it over. I
Oh,
can't
that's
see it.
incredible, man.
Is that you?
It's Danny doing Muay Thai.
Oh, that's badass.
Fuck.
Dude, I want
Man.
one doing Muay Thai.
That one's very cool. Man, in hindsight, Jake seems kind of insulting.
Jake, you're doing Muay Thai under the blocks, dude.
Danny's ripping a fucking knee.
He captured the fear in my eyes.
Jake's tearing a knee.
He captured the fear in my eyes so perfectly.
Jesus, Jake.
Damn, it's a shame you already released your album.
Sam, that is incredible, dude.
Wowie.
Thanks, Sam.
Jake, is there any chance you'll ever come close
that's awesome.
to a foam pit ever again?
Not right now. I need to train. I need to train before I go back.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm gonna get back into foam pits. You probably lose a little bit of weight first before I start training.
Pussy-wise, how's everybody doing?
I'm doing okay.
Good.
Yeah.
He's got a convertible and a kayak. Why are you even asking?
I had a boat. I have a boat and a convertible. In a house.
Yeah.
That's my
Why do you
mom.
ask? Is something on your mind?
I'm just asking, dude.
Oh yeah, we do have an initiative where we're just not letting our boys dry out penis wise. So we're making sure our boys are getting pussy. We're breaking up our boys that are in like marriages to bitch wives.
What can we do for our lady kings that are in a drought?
Oh. Tell them to go outside. Go anywhere.
All right, Gardfather just solved it. Lady
Yeah.
kings, if you're going through a drought, go outside. We'll test Guard Dog's theory.
And
See if
I'll
you can-
find you.
Yeah.
Is that where you're wearing the shirt?
You can't miss me.
It's got that high vis dick.
We'll have to strategize on that. I don't have any answers because I think they're all lying. I think when women say that they can't get cummed in, I think they're all lying.
Yeah,
So-
or they're gross as hell.
Dude,
I'm sorry,
you
ladies.
think they're bird
None
lion?
of you are gross.
They're
You're
bird.
beautiful.
Yeah, they're penis
all
lion.
beautiful.
What?
What's bird? No, what sounds as good as pussy? Pussy lion, such a great phrase.
Pussy
Bird
lion, yeah.
Bird lion. Yeah, they're bird lion.
Bird lion. Man.
Bird
I don't know.
lion.
What's a great way for women to meet men?
Go outside like Sean just said.
yeah. Well, you what were you saying earlier? It was like, okay, so having wives, we're constantly privy to like the personal lives of like 15 women at a time. Like just because that's what your wife is dealing with at all times.
You get all the hot gossip.
Yeah. It sounds like unfaithfulness is very hot right now. Soft birds are very hot right now.
Yeah.
Not wanting to fuck is hot right now.
Huh.
Wait, on which side? Men
Male. Male not wanting to
men
fuck.
don't want to fuck.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's because of fleshlights. It's fleshlights and porn that are doing this.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see dudes becoming weak-willed, you know?
Yeah.
Because of abundance. Abundance is ruining prostate health.
I'll go with that.
Yeah.
I kind of get how porn can slow you down too, but even so, I feel like
Dude,
how
video games, by the way, video games are the scapegoat for everything. But like, man, I gotta tell you, there's gaming experiences out there for you right now that they're not better than fucking, but like they will fuck up your priorities.
Well, let me ask you this: do you ever become more sexually aroused while gaming than you typically would be in another activity? Because anytime I sit down to play a fucking game, within I would say a half hour, I feel like fucking Migs from Silence of the Lambs.
Really?
Something gets unlocked.
You get juiced up.
My God.
Well, what game are you playing?
Fucking MLB, the show.
That's a pretty weird answer. Yeah, they're gonna say
All
like
the
Persona 5 or something, but no, nothing with no ladies in it.
I don't know. Maybe there's something about not having to think about anything else where
Your mind wanders.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any help for that.
All right. Well, I'm not saying it's a problem, but
You're thinking about sex to be better at baseball, so you can last longer. Think about coming. Think about coming. Think about coming.
just imagine walking in on your husband wearing basketball shorts, playing MLB The Show rock hard.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you say a couple more rounds, and then it's fucking 3:30 a.m.
The seventh inning stretch. Yeah, I can't. Honestly, I'm horny. I'm 24. I can't stop being horny.
Wow.
I'm
That's so
horny all
natural.
the time, and I think it's a detriment to almost everything in my life.
Yeah.
Sean, what's something that sends you into overdrive, though?
Sean, what
Case
turns you
time. Nah, just waking up always, bust immediately,
Yeah.
breathing, eating.
Well, dude, I gotta ask you something personal. When all those Indian dudes were pounding on the windows, was that kind of a turn on?
No, it's pure terror. Yeah, I can't do that. I've had a bunch of girlfriends, especially in my younger years, have sex with me in cars, and I hate it every time. It freaks me out. I don't want anyone to see me in those intimate moments.
Dude, I could not imagine getting crept up on by a bunch of Indian dudes. Man, dude, like they're at a hockey game pounding on the glass. 5 minutes for fucking Mr. Sean.
Yeah,
Oof.
there's a lot of Indians.
Is there a
Point of contention in my town, honestly.
Do you know what Sid was telling me? He said when you hit 40, you think that you want to come all the time. He said when you hit your 40s, it's worse.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
And I was like, Sid, I got to tell you, I don't think it could get worse. And Sid said, that's what I thought when I was your age. I'm terrified.
Sid OG'd you.
that it gets worse in the sense that you just want to keep going?
So
Yeah.
scared.
I don't know. I would say at least once a day. 142. I feel like
You know what? You know when kids
once a
learn
day I
about
gotta get
puberty,
one
and
out.
like every day, like kids are like they're nervous that puberty's coming up. They're like, I'm gonna get hair. I'm gonna want to talk to girls. Dude, knowing that in like the next 5 years, it's
You're gonna
going
be
into
second
overdrive.
puberty.
I might just kill myself.
Dude, I wouldn't say it goes into overdrive. I just feel like you get one short, potent burst, whereas at Sean's age, it's just you're like a fucking cartoon wolf.
Okay.
You're like
Maybe
a
it's your
cartoon
brain
wolf, right,
being
Sean?
like, yeah, exactly. Maybe it's your brain being like, you better start coming
I think
You're
it
not
is,
gonna
dude.
be able to anymore.
I think it
pretty
is.
soon.
Yeah.
One last hurrah.
I don't know. He said it's constant.
Yeah,
He
I'm
said
not
it's
looking forward to
persistent.
that.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I'm finally balanced in my life.
Hmm.
Like I'm like very productive, but I'm still like getting that pussy.
Hmm.
And now it's like that's gonna be upended. Jeez, man.
Dog, you just saying that, it reminded me when I first started getting pussy regularly.
He tenses his fingers.
I feel as though I should give my in-laws a handwritten note apologizing for the racket that I made in that house. It wasn't until it was maybe like I think we were actually moving my wife's stuff out of there and into our first apartment where I realized like how noisy it was with the bed moving from her room, just sliding it across the floor. Cause my God, dude, it was mayhem.
Yeah.
In that fucking place.
I've mastered silent fucking.
I can't.
I hate it,
dude.
I don't hate it, but I hate that like I don't know. I've probably deprived my wife of some joy because we're like shut up.
Yeah, I can't, dude.
We're
I'm
in a house full of children.
I'm like Animal on the drums in that pussy, dude. I cannot. I am incapable of quiet fucking.
Yeah, that's now it's making me think of my parents fucking. I haven't heard. I don't think they have
Never,
to,
right?
But it. I mean, probably when I was really little, but they, it stops immediately, and they're like,
Yeah, was someone
what's
coughing?
up?
Did someone cough so hard that the bed moved?
But it's been over a decade, no sign of it. I do remember though, once when I was a kid, they had whipped cream in their room. And I went down to the bus stop when my sister was getting off the bus, and all the parents were out there, and I was like, they were like, "What's up?" And I was like, "Mommy and Daddy were just eating whipped cream in their room." And they got so mad at me. They were like, "Don't say that." And I was like, "Why?" Because I would always go, I'd be like, "Oh, you guys got whipped cream?" And they'd be like, "Yeah, fucking take it, dude. Give me all the whipped cream." And then I would eat it all.
Dude. You're like picking hair out of your mouth. Oh, what the
Yeah. Yeah. I just did it again. They'd be so mad if they heard this. They're in Myrtle Beach right now.
They're probably listening.
They're probably having so much sex in Myrtle Beach right now.
Squirtle Beach. Man.
You have anything specific that you like to engage in when you get a lady in the convertible?
No, not particularly. I like it. A nice kiss.
Huh.
That's nice.
I like a lady to put her mouth on my penis.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to have sex.
Dude,
With said
meat and
lady.
potatoes, man.
Wow,
Yeah.
man.
I can respect that.
I'm a classic guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife and I both like to be choked, so I feel like we should probably draft like an asphyxiation agreement at some point.
Yeah.
Because man, that's got to be a tough 911 call to make.
How does she get her fucking hands around your neck?
True.
Does she wrap a belt around it and then stand on you and pull it up?
The Darth Vader grip.
Ah. That's more of like that's
The
for show.
force.
Is she putting enough pressure on you?
I mean, I've never lost consciousness, but
Yeah. I could apply a choke while I almost just stabbed myself in the face.
I like to be stabbed in the face during sex.
Oh my God.
Just wearing an eye patch for the rest of the show.
Dude, I'll finally be Big Boss from Metal Gear. That's exactly what I'm going for, dude.
Wow, man.
Wow. I was going to offer to apply an RNC on you.
You want to choke me during sex?
Yeah, well,
If
guys,
you need that.
You guys are experts.
Yeah.
You guys are experts in choking women.
Yeah, sometimes I'll have to use the forearm because I can't get the hands where I need them to. I get it done, though.
Yeah, I don't like that. I
No?
don't like pain.
No, it's not about
I'm adverse to pain. Well, you know what I mean. Like
It's about getting lightheaded.
it's
Being
discomfort.
uncomfortable, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not for me. I was with a lady. I feel weird saying this, but I was because I'm not a man to kiss and tell. I'm a gentleman. But I was with a
Everyone
lady
knows that.
recently, and she was trying to give me a tantric massage on my legs.
What's that mean?
I don't know. It was retarded. It hurt so bad. And she was like, everyone busts so quick when I hit them with this. I'm certified by a wizard or whoever teaches tantric massages.
You shall not bust!
She
She gave
had
you a Hermione
rings.
stranger.
She But she had rings on, and that made me think. Because my thing, I love getting my balls sucked on. That's my favorite thing.
Yeah, both at the same time, one at a time. What are you talking about?
I don't like to. Some ladies are too aggressive with it, and it's like, come on, you're gonna rip
You're
this
not
thing off.
People are pretty friendly around here.
Yeah, she was doing that. She was pleasuring me. I'm sorry. And she was like rubbing my legs aggressively with her hands. She's a tiny lady, and she had rings on, and she was just scraping my legs.
It's like being stabbed with a Barbie hand. Her tiny
Yeah,
fingers.
it was
just
awful.
Sharp shit.
That's exactly what it was
That
like.
Sucks.
And I was in her father's man cave, and I was explored her woman cave in her dad's man.
Was he
cave.
watching Frasier while she was doing this?
What was his setup like? What kind of TV
It
did he
was
have?
really cool. I have a video of it.
Well,
I
how big was
filmed
the TV?
surroundings. The TV was. I'm trying to. I don't know how many inches we're talking, but
Impressive size.
impressive size. Mounted up on the wall. It was like all mahogany. Like
Oh,
it was all
Jesus.
wood. It was down the shore, and she had a pool table and a bathroom in there, and it was like the pool house turned into a man cave. It was
God damn.
very classy.
It's like a man grotto.
Yeah, it was really weird. And I feel bad talking about this.
Why? It's
No, don't,
we're
don't say her name.
celebrating this.
I get so much pussy, dude. I get so much pussy. She
now,
pleasured me though.
how did the massage end? Like with you?
I was like,
busting?
can you please stop? This hurts so bad. Can you just not do that and do everything else? And I just busted when she stopped.
Okay.
Because I could, and that's just more pressure. She's like, this is foolproof. You're going to bust when I do this massage. And it was just like, she was just like giving me, you know when your dad would like,
Giving you
sorry.
That makes my ball move every time someone squeezes.
Yeah, well, maybe that's the trick.
Yeah, dude. I think I just caught.
She was like basically, sorry.
Instantly.
It's tantric. Yeah, she was just doing this like really aggressively, and I was like, this is not
Just giving you
pleasant
like a
at all.
horse bite on your leg.
Yeah, it
Remember
wasn't
that?
pleasant at all.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it's
Well,
all
at
right.
least
Thank you for your time.
It's
If you're
cool that you were
listening.
upfront with her. You told her like, "Stop! This is not good."
It was kind of a little bit of me being like,
Oh,
oh,
so
okay,
cool.
and then after it got to like 2-3 minutes where I was like, yeah,
Faked an
this is-
orgasm.
This is bad. Yeah, she had faked it.
Oh, I just busted.
Just spit on her.
Friction burn on your thigh.
Yeah, an Indian burn, Native American burn.
Man. Yeah, it's oof.
Yeah, that's my sex life, guys.
I'm terrified by ever being single again and having to navigate that shit.
Oh my God, I would kill myself at a brothel.
Yeah, it's weird, but you know, I'm just bouncing around,
I'm just happy you're getting pussy, dude.
fishing.
Me too,
I'm
man.
just
Yeah, me
celebrating
too.
you getting pussy.
fish-
It
for
was
the
a
pussy?
while,
Yeah,
but I've had a little bit of a hot streak going recently. So,
Yeah, every time I see you post, you're going fishing. I see you holding something up, man.
oh, I was talking about the pussy, but yes, also the fish.
Ah!
The same smell.
hell yeah, I come fast. I got fish to catch.
Print that fucking T-shirt.
Do you think that's attracting the women? the
Yeah, the
smell of it.
Yeah, that's what. Well, that's what I do. I could just catch one fish and then I sit crisscross applesauce and just smell my fingers for hours after.
That's like dudes who drink deer piss to go hunting. Just like rubbing river trout all over your head.
Yeah.
So you can eat
Going to
pussy.
the bar.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah.
What
It's
would
been
Mike?
nice.
What would you really like? Would you even give it a shot if you were widowed
Nah.
or newly single?
Honestly, I think I would commit myself to a life of masturbation.
We should open up like a temple for dudes who
That would be
don't who their wife dies or they get divorced and they don't want to live a single life.
Yeah, you just want to retire that pussy to the
Dude,
rafters.
I'm telling you, if I were suddenly, if my wife were to die in like a car accident, and I had to figure out pussy again, that would be worse than her death.
Well, let me ask you this. Devil's advocate here, Tim. If your wife died, would you consider taking her body to a magician and have it cut in half? So you can save the
man, I thought you were gonna say would I take her to the Real Sex on HBO, Real Doll Factory, where they molded the ladies' pussies and the fleshlights. Yeah, there should. Oh my god,
Taxidermy
Dude.
your wife.
that If you were a mortician who were like, by the way, dude, I'll make you a fleshlight of a pussy before we go over. You would be.
Yeah.
People would fly their wife's corpse across country, or I guess they would fly you to her. There's just a bunch of perverts on the tarmac, like saluting her coffin as it gets removed from the plane. Yeah.
Dude, you're in ideas, man.
I'm sorry, I can't turn it off. I'm autistic.
You're a entrepreneur.
Dude, I played a really good. Speaking of being retarded, I played a really cool video game this week.
What was it?
12 minutes. It took me 4 hours. We played through the entire thing.
Guaranteed to
on
come.
Yeah, it's just fuck. We played it on Twitch. The chat stayed the entire time. We were all glued to this fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a video game that takes place in a 1-bedroom apartment. There's only 3 characters, and they're played by James McAvoy, Daisy Ridley, and Willem Dafoe. And the story is, you're a husband. You get home from work. Your wife has been making like dessert or whatever. 5 minutes later, there's a bang on the door. It's a guy who says he's a cop. He forces his way into the apartment and he ties you up and kills you. And then time resets back to you walking through the door. It's a 12-minute time loop. And boy, oh boy, it was so fucking cool. And the twist ending was pretty gross. It was, I don't want to give it away. I want people to, it just came out. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but.
Does the cop make you hide in the closet while he porks your wife?
You do hide in the closet too.
What?
That was this is a semi-spoiler, but one of the things that you could do is hide in the closet to see what he does, and it changes
porked your
like
wife.
the outcome. He shoots her in the head on the floor.
What?
But that's not the spoiler, because he's gonna fuck you up no matter what. But yeah, you hide in the closet and see what he does, and like he like says something that gives some other shit away. Dude, man, I'm into fucking video games. This was
Wow,
cool,
man.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
It's a cool idea.
You a gamer, Sean?
No, not quite. I play some games. Played Red Dead Redemption. It's my favorite. I spent like 3 months of my life just pretending I was a cowboy, waking up every day and just living my life in Red Dead Redemption, eating breakfast, smoking cigarette like I would do in real life, just ride around and kill
Taking a
people.
shit outside.
Yeah.
Is that what reignited the fishing?
Maybe. I think I was just bored. I was like, it's nice out.
Yeah.
Did you what was pussy like during this 3 months of Red Dead?
Oh, abysmal, dude.
Yeah,
pussy.
that's what I'm saying.
Video games greater than pussy.
Can be.
For a lot of
Definitely
people,
can
I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the virgin's fraction. Video
Yeah.
games over pussy.
Yeah. It's true. It's that and like porn. What's it say about Japan, right? Nobody wants pussy.
Yeah, they're
anymore.
all-
They just want
they're
to
dying
game
off.
and like fuck plastic all day.
That rules.
Do you have a
Does
favorite
seem cool.
genre of porn, Sean?
Nah, not really. I like mature women.
Mm-hmm.
I like women.
You have the physical build of a dude who loves mature women.
Yeah, I like Rubenesque women as well, which is quite funny with me.
What's Rubenesque?
Woman with big bosom and big
Buxom lady.
rumps.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely have the vibe of a dude who tells women to go get him something to eat.
I wish, dude.
Call
I'm
it
a big
fixing.
baby.
You assert yourself. You assert yourself with women.
Not quite, no.
No, you're
I haven't
hiding it
been
now.
in a- No, well, it depends. I also, I feel you guys get me to kiss and tell, dude. I was sleeping with this lady that has a boyfriend. She's polyamorous.
Okay.
And she's probably got like. a
And
good
she was
60
under 250
LV
pounds?
Yeah, she's
Okay.
got like a good. Not quite though. Probably like, I'd give her like 165, to 180.
Yeah.
That's a healthy lady.
I'm like 125 pounds though, so I'd go over, and yeah, she caused me.
And he
some
poured in a
trouble.
storm.
Yeah, and I would have sex with her because her boyfriend didn't want to, I guess. And
Was
she'd
he
get
playing
me
Red Dead?
presents.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd switch. I'd play video games, and he'd fuck her, and then he'd play video games. And
so
I'd
would
fuck
he
her.
be there while you went over
No,
there?
he lives in a different state. So they're just basically pen pals that both fuck other people.
Oh.
That's not really
And,
polyamorous. They're
yeah,
lying.
I think she thinks it's cool to
They're
be
poly-lying.
polyamorous. She's also older than me though too. Like she's got her own house and it was pretty sweet. She would get me presents and stuff. That was the only situation that I felt like a cool, tough guy that like knows what to do with women.
That's pretty righteous.
She got me the Seinfeld T-shirt. She got me like I was reading The Boys for a while. Do you guys know that?
I read a lot.
She got me
I
like
read
a bunch of the graphic novels.
Would you come into the bedroom like Kramer?
Yeah, the improv.
Oh, man.
Yeah, now this is a pussy bragging podcast. Now,
No, this is not
we
bragging,
celebrate
dude.
pussy,
Yeah,
dude.
we celebrate.
I know, but
We gotta start
That was
bringing
cool.
confetti. We could do that digitally in post. But can you do that for us digitally in post?
sure.
It's funny you bring that up because I told him ahead of time. I was like, I got to find out if Sean's a pussy man.
Yeah, I'm a pussy man.
Because we celebrate pussy man. We also celebrate Birdman on here. Any kings in the chat? If you're a Birdman, we celebrate you.
Birds are cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah, sucking down on them. Mm-hmm. That's one of the coolest things
Spoken
you can
like
do.
a true
Dude,
Birdman.
one of the coolest things you can do is suck on a fucking penis until it comes in your mouth, and then you swallow the cum. That's such a cool thing to do.
Yeah,
That
man.
is pretty cool.
We celebrate that. We celebrate when like you make a connection with another dude and it gets physical and it's very intimate, and you suck on his penis until he comes in your
Yeah,
mouth.
that's Avatar.
That's what.
When they connect ponytails. You're one.
You just got me thirsty for soda, dude. A special shout out to Jason from Trashcast sent us a
What a
case of fucking
delicious soda.
Cheerwine. My
Yeah,
God,
those are
this
so delicious.
soda's
Can I have
delicious.
one?
Oh, I'm sorry,
You
buddy.
fucking off. This one? Is this
Yeah.
one for you?
You guys want one?
Thank
I
you.
gotta take one now.
Yeah,
It's
right.
delicious.
We can't talk about pussy and not have Cheerwine.
Yeah. My mouth is watering.
We should record this in a treehouse from now on.
Dude, let's record this in a car in the neighborhood where Sean used to pork.
We could all fit.
Still naked. Okay. Okay.
Reminds me very much of Black Cherry Wishniak.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was pretty cool.
God, I love soda.
Okay.
Soda's the
That's pretty pleasant.
Two things about me, dude. I love soda and pussy.
Me too, dude. There's so much in common. Yeah, I drink too much soda, man.
Finally, you do a podcast about that.
Those are like podcaster references.
Oh, man.
Yeah, dude, I was raised on soda. I don't think I'll ever
Love
be
it.
able to give it up.
Lipton iced tea mix.
That too. I had that going around. Lemonade mix too.
Oh, my God.
Whichever one that was.
Or like, was there 4C iced tea mix? What was the one that wasn't
Was it
Lipton?
Oh, yeah.
There was a 4 in there,
Yeah.
I think. Anyway, it wasn't Lipton, actually. I lied. I just
Yeah,
lied
I
on
think
my
I know
iced
what
tea
you're
brand.
talking about.
Yeah. Foreclosed house.
400-pound 12-year-old.
What's the? You strike me as somebody who's never gotten fat. What's the biggest you've ever been?
This.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of like chubbier now than I used to be.
Mhm.
I used to wrestle, and I wrestled 106 for most of the time in high school,
Damn, dude.
and then 120 for the last year.
Oh man.
And I've been like
106?
I'm like 130. I've always been like 130, but now I'm kind of a chubbier. I used to be in better shape. Now I'm like a skinny fat 130. I used to be like a weird sinewy 130.
You're
Oh,
not
damn,
you're not
dude.
like frail or small, but you're like the perfect size. You could definitely find a big enough lady who can like hoist you up and suck your bird
Dude,
with your
I-
like,
dude, I was
that's
thinking that, like,
the dream,
shoulders.
dude.
Sean,
That's
when-
the dream.
when you're with these Rubenesque women, is there any point where like they just like play you like a fucking cartoon character eats ribs?
No, I wish I do. That's a fantasy.
You're like
now
R.
that I
Crumb.
think about it.
You're the cartoon art. You're the cartoon artist from. Yeah, that's you, dude.
I don't know.
Oh man,
I'm sorry.
he like drawing Rubenesque ladies just manhandling him and sucking his meat.
Really? I've been watching. Maybe I saw that recently. I saw this Twitter account that was like just horny ass drawings of like ladies sitting on dudes' faces, and
Oh, man.
I scrolled through the
Man.
pictures for too long.
Dude,
I was like, I guess I
2021
do
is
like
the
this.
year for fucking horny drawings, man.
Yeah.
They're exploding.
I'm
right
learning
now.
how to draw. Maybe I'll draw some cool horny
Oh
drawings.
man, could I hire you to come over here and just draw pussy for me?
commission.
When I'm better,
I'm just sitting here like I'm waiting for my wife to give birth.
commissions are $69. Don't forget it. Dude, when I get good enough, I'll let you know when I'm ready to display my artwork, and I'll create you some masterpiece horny drawings.
Just by knowing me, and by if you were a stranger who just looked at me for the first time, what kind of pussy-based drawing would you create for me?
An impossibly fat Latina.
Thank you.
Probably hitting you with a car while you have a belt around.
Are
your
you
neck.
trying to make me come right now, dude? Fuck.
Yeah, it would be like an obese Latina smoking a hookah in a like just fucked up car, smashing you into a brick wall. Why? And that's your climax.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like I should pay you for what you just told me. I'm gonna commission you. Commission you to make me come.
It's freelance.
Everyone busts when I say this.
Shawn, do you have a favorite cartoon character you could beat off to?
This is every week now with this.
It's kind of like I definitely like the classics. Jessica Rabbit was definitely big. Who Framed Roger Rabbit was always on in the minivan TV when I was driving around. Oh, it's so horny, dude.
The minivan TV.
Yeah, it was always in the minivan.
Were you
we had
strapped
two
into a
copies.
car seat?
We had two copies, one for the car and one for the house.
Wow.
And I would watch it all the time. That and Forrest Gump.
Damn. The toughest thing about watching Who Framed Roger Rabbit is when you press play, that's where your dad came.
Well, speaking of which, would you fast forward the part in Forrest Gump where Jenny made Forrest come?
No, I never. I watched Forrest Gump so much from like when I started, I didn't understand half of that stuff.
Yeah.
And then I kept watching it to a point where it was just kind of like, oh, I would slowly get pieces of the puzzle.
Uh-huh.
And I found out that she was a whore that got AIDS at the end, and I was upset. But she was nice. She was a nice lady that liked simple guys, but turns out she just liked heroin a lot. And
Classic Jen.
yeah. So yeah, one movie scene I did masturbate to, and I got caught masturbating to once, was the scene in Super Troopers where Ursula, the female police officer, is naked in the car.
I don't remember Super Troopers that well.
Was that in the first Super Troopers?
I believe so.
Why don't I remember that?
She was the blonde-haired lady cop. And she was so hot.
Yeah, and they like disrespect her. No, wait, is that Super Troopers or is it a different movie?
I think she was from the other police department, like the enemy police department. And
yeah,
she
and they like
fucked
tell her to
one of
change the toilet
Super
paper. And
Troopers.
yeah.
She fucked like the red-haired Super Trooper, I believe.
Oh, okay. This makes sense.
Yeah, I think there she blows.
Shawn,
No, that's crass.
If a lady wanted to beat the shit out of you before sex, would you let her?
She could try, dude. Good fucking luck.
He used to wrestle at 106, dude.
Yeah.
He was built to fend
take
off a
that.
lady beating him up. Shoots a double leg on a naked woman.
No, I would not like that. Maybe I would.
He's wearing headgear.
We'll see. I have a lot of time. I have a lot of time left.
You got your
Dude,
whole life
I'm
ahead
excited
of
for you,
I
man.
have so my whole life ahead of me. I got a bunch more fat ladies to meet.
Do you use dating sites or you
Can't
just
wait.
randomly meet ladies?
I do, but I get on and off. My most success with ladies has been off. I feel like they can sense that desperation that comes with you being on dating sites.
Wow.
I feel like it's like a hormonal thing.
It's a
They
pheromones
know that
thing.
you want to get laid really bad.
I think that's
But
a
I
big
think
part.
it's also in my head.
Dude, I think you're right on because I feel like that's a big part why it took me so long to find steady pussy when I was younger because I just exuded desperation.
Yeah. I have friends like that, and it's like, I think you just have to not care about it at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day we'll just get really lucky and happy.
Yeah. Well, there was one time where it was essentially thrown at me, and I was so scared of it that I said no.
Yeah. That
I think it happens to
my
every
friend the
sensitive
other
boy.
day.
Yeah.
The other day.
To my friend who I won't say his name, but he's never had sex before, and some lady was like, is a African American woman outside of a comedy show, and she was like, "You a virgin? I could tell you a virgin." And she just immediately, like the first words she said to him, and he was just like, he just froze,
God.
dude. And I was like, "Oh no." She's like, "You're cute though. You're cute." And I was like, "Dude, I think she likes you." And he was like. He was just so nervous after the virgin thing. And she could tell that she sensed it.
Yeah, dude.
Just him standing there. She was like, I could tell you've never seen a pussy.
That's uncalled for.
She's crazy, that lady. She was going around asking people to see each of their arms. It'd be like, and she'd be like,
"You a
this one's
virgin?
bigger than that one.
You got virgin forearms.
What you be doing with your right hand?" Shouldn't you be like accusing everyone of beating off?
She's come psychic.
She was. She was. I do a racist ass accent. Can't help it. I'm a method actor.
Man, speaking of Mike's desperation, the first episode of On Perks on Wednesday night was a
what a blast, man!
Smashing success.
A fun
Those
time.
tweets make me laugh.
Oh, thank you,
so
dude.
hard.
Thank you,
We
man.
spent an hour and a half just going through them on the Patreon last week, and I don't understand. This might be your superpower, is your ability to even look at them, to even look at your old
Yeah, I'd be.
Dude,
Facebook
you know what?
posts.
Honestly, man, because even though it got really fucked up, like toward the end, it was probably fucked up the whole time. But I had a lot of fun during that era.
So you're looking back fondly.
I do. Like, honestly, like I'm glad I'm not on Perks anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
But like I said the other night, man, I used to just chill in the back in this fucking room, get whacked on
dude.
Perks, and just put on fucking records.
He convinced me to start taking Perks, man. It
I
sounded
was
so
gonna say,
cool.
dude, the tweets make you're just so happy. I'll be sad in my mom's house. Like, maybe I should take a perk, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I want to be so grateful for all of my friends as well. I want to help my friends.
There were a couple of points where I was like, "Damn, dude, this sucked," and he was like, "We said, wait, what?"
Dude, it would be like 4 hours of gratitude with every pill. And then it's just like,
That's
all
awesome.
right, well, this sucks. If I don't have any more.
Yeah.
If I had more, man, what a fucking glorious week that was going to be. But then the longest I think I could stretch like my prescription was maybe 2 weeks. But as time went on, it got shorter and shorter. So realistically, by the end of my 2-year run, I was looking at maybe like 4 days of just fucking heaven.
just blasting internet posts.
Yeah.
So go back to the Patreon from Wednesday night. We left it up for a replay, and I guess we'll release it publicly coming up this week
Soon, some
But
point.
We'll record another On Perks for the Patreon.
Oh man, it was so much fun. And
There's
like,
a lot of Facebook posts.
dude,
That's
there's
so funny.
there's probably
And I think when we run out of Facebook posts, I'm just going to start recording episodes on Perks.
dog, it was. Listen, man, I love getting fucked up. I don't do it anymore,
Yeah.
but I truly love it. So this is probably like how people reflect upon dead children. It's like, man, I had it good for a few years.
Sorry, man. I had some cheer wine that almost escaped.
It's gonna be a burpee. Count.
I had a blast. I'm glad it's done, but man, I can look back. There's
That is not what people say about dead children.
Every now and again, I'll open the door and look in Dead Perk's room. Look at empty pill bottles sitting on the bunk bed. But it was a blast for a while, and then it was more fucked. I would say it was more fucked up for my family. That was the worst part of it. Personally, like, listen, I'm a degenerate. I could have easily died of an overdose.
Yeah, you could have, dude. It could have been so much. That's why it's funny now,
Right, yeah.
we're not
Yeah.
taking like
You're on the other side.
we're not pretending anything.
Right.
There's no like sugarcoating it, and we're not glossing over it. It was bad. It could have been worse, and the end result is that right now it is very funny.
Right, and you know what
that's
the thing
all.
is too. Like, I think like part of like what's so enjoyable for me looking at it now is that like, I think when people think of opiate abuse, they just automatically picture someone like kicking around on the street, constantly looking down at the sidewalk, seeing what they can find. I was looking for vinyl.
Yeah,
You know, I would just get my prescription, fucking go to fucking Goodies Disc Exchange, try to find some records, and then come back here and just chill. And for a
I
couple
can't
weeks,
believe, dude. I can't believe they all took that away from you. Oh yeah, there were also a couple points during it where I was like, "Damn, dude, they made you stop doing this. Who did this? Who made you stop?" But I understand.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm looking forward to
It was
it.
a good
though.
run. I'm glad it's done, but it was fun.
Wow, that was a great poem.
Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever a Perks man, Sean?
I'm pretty sure I took one when I was like 16 with my friend. I was friends with the older kids who they taught me how to smoke weed and stuff. And they were like, also take half of this perk.
Oh, damn.
And I was fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
Off
That's
the
pretty
weed
cool.
and the perks.
Yeah.
My friend's parents went on a cruise, So we just smoked so much weed in their house for like a week, and they got stuck on the cruise. There's another week and a half that we could just do drugs in their house. My friend wasn't sad at all. I was like, if this is my parents, I'd be so worried.
Yeah, they're dealing with like a dysentery outbreak at sea.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if they got like...
You're just going upstairs looking at rotting whipped cream on the nightstand.
No, this is his parents, though. Ryan. Shout out Ryan. I don't know if he's still around. All those friends from back then... I mean, they're fucked, dude. They could like continue to do perks and stuff, and they all worked at Wawa for like a long time, and they all have matching Wawa tattoos on their asses. I think
that's
okay,
the dark
though.
side.
I do think about like having a cool life like that, where like you got in with your boys at a young age, you all agreed to not make anything of yourselves. Maybe you had some like shitty job that like you can get by on forever. You know what I mean? You have no like thirst for greatness or anything beyond. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
I think so.
I'm pretty
Gator's
jealous
doing
of
all
this
right. Gator went to the military.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't know.
You gotta have a boy that goes to the military too.
Yeah.
At least just for the end credits, where it says, you know, Gator joined the military.
Yeah. Gator died in Afghanistan. I might join the military, dude.
Yeah.
I might get drafted.
Yeah.
First pick, baby.
Get the hat. The last pick, dude.
Take a picture with the
last in the
commandant.
draft.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I should probably walk back some of the cool things I said about the Taliban. People pointed out that it's not all cool
Man,
shit.
they were
with them.
heated.
They do some
Really?
weird stuff as well. Yeah, they do a lot. Listen,
Debatable.
Taliban does a lot of cool shit, but and I haven't looked this up myself. Some unsavory stuff as well.
You're losing me here, dude.
I'm just saying. Let me hold my tongue until I investigate it for myself.
You think Pussy Lion's bad? I can't bear to hear any more Taliban lying.
I'm sorry. I'm not. Look, all I'm saying is like I don't want to speak before I have all the facts. That's it. All right.
That's responsible.
Does it rule that they broke into Afghanistan and then like went to a theme park and stole a bunch of weapons?
Dude, they're having the best summer vacation ever.
Dude, they're playing Grand Theft Allah.
They're every day. So I mean, do a lot of their actions line up with what I would do if I didn't have, you know, a boss? Or yeah, dude. If I could fuck off, maybe I would take over a country and ride bumper cars. Beyond that, I don't know what they do. It's not for me to know. I don't.
It's private.
What am I going to judge them?
You think there's any one of those Taliban dudes that have requested a meeting with the elders and be like, just a hypothetical, can I trade 72 virgins for 72 bumper cars?
Start negotiating your afterlife. Yeah, man. So, but yeah, it's not my place. Hopefully, it's all good though. If I find out that they did
Inshallah,
anything bad,
it's all good.
Hopefully, yeah. Alhamdulillah. Maybe down the line I'll find out that they did some bad stuff as well, and God, I would hate for that to happen. But
yeah, you don't want to.
For right now, man, just based on what I saw, they did a lot of cool stuff. They
Very
inspired those guys to like fly on the outside of an airplane. That was cool. Like if I was thinking about flying on the outside of an airplane and like no one would encourage me to do it, and then some guys showed up with machine guns and they were like, "Do it," then I finally lived my dream. I'd be thankful.
I don't know. It sounds a lot like R. Kelly. It's like, yeah, like he was sniffing seats at McDonald's, but put out a lot of hits.
Yeah, yeah. You have to separate the art from the artist.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed. I'll report back. Maybe I'll read a couple headlines this week and I'll report back next week.
Well, dude, why don't we go
let's
over
just
there?
say, let's just say I'm cooling off on the Taliban right now.
Let me ask you this: would you consider going over there with me?
Why, you got a murder to investigate?
Yeah, a couple 100,000.
Yeah, they're just regular stinkers over there.
Yeah, they're big stinkers.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun if we went over there and drank mint tea and
Yeah, man,
Summer
sat on the
vacation.
floor. Just sat on a dirt floor. That'd be cool. Gets like very dramatic clothing. Like they're not wearing capes, but everything they do, they kind of like whip some fabric around. And I'm pretty jealous about that. So get off their fucking dicks is all I'm saying. But we'll see. Maybe I'll walk this back a little bit further next week. I'm playing it by ear.
Now, if we went over there, like, what would be the extent of the lengths you'd be willing to go to? Like, if we happened to walk in on like a lady watching Nickelodeon, would you be willing to punish her for that?
Well, it depends on what it says what Sharia entitles us to do. This isn't really like, you're not even asking me right now. You're asking Sharia. So
shout out to Sharia, the lady that I worked at on my last job.
Yeah, the Rubenesque lady you used to work with.
It was the lady that was asking for people's forearms. You a virgin? Oh shit!
She says it 72 times in a row.
Sharia law.
Sharia law. Yeah, she worked in the office in my high school.
Yeah, Miss Sharia.
So hopefully there is chills. I think they are, and I'm not going to look like a
be,
fool.
man.
They will be.
God, I would look like such a fool.
The more you learn about them, I think the more you'll like them.
Hopefully, man. That's how I want people to feel
It's
about
like
me.
turtles. The more you learn, the more you like.
The more layers you peel back, the cooler they seem. We'll see what's up. Jesus Christ. Oh, dude, I finally watched. This is the last pop culture I'm going to bring up this week, but I finally watched The Green Knight.
Did you like it?
I think so. I didn't know, so I've never read. Right?
I've never read either.
Okay, so I didn't know the story of The Green Knight, but if you ask me, it's a story about a dude who feels the consequences of a loose program. And in that, viewing it that way, I loved it.
Okay.
Sir Garwin is a fucking loser, and he gets what's coming to him. So I really did enjoy that. But apparently that's what the story always was, and I was just an idiot and uneducated.
I have no idea. I just figured it was like a Dark Knight parody.
The Dork Knight. Yeah. So I think, yeah, Green Knight I think lines up with Dad Meat principles pretty well.
Okay.
Pairs well.
Maybe I'll watch it.
It's pretty boring.
Yeah.
But
Maybe I won't.
I heard.
But I don't know, just like it also reminded me of Dark Souls a little bit, which no one in this room gives a shit about, but I love Dark Souls.
I've heard of it. It's night stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah, cool knights and like magic and like kind of sexy stuff, but like it's not.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, keep your fucking programs tight, or you'll see what happens with the Green Knight.
Where are you at with your own personal program?
I take stock every day, man. Here's how I'll sum it up for you, bro. I got my fucking ass beat at jiu-jitsu the other day, and at the end when I'm usually like on the floor just like barely being able to breathe, everything hurts, I had a fucking smile on my face. I closed my eyes, dude, and I just felt a warmth over my entire body, and I was like, oh dude, everything rules right now. This hurts, this sucked, but it's like this is a part of how much everything is fucking sick right now.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
How about you?
Really good, man. Honestly, I feel like getting back into jiu-jitsu to prepare for that tournament really kick-started something within me to kind of get on par with like all the shit that I set for myself at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And I'd found like the notepad that I'd written all my goals down at the beginning of the year. And honestly, it's been fucking months since I looked at it. And finding that notepad, I realized like I'm already either exceeding those goals or fucking on track for them.
Yeah.
So it felt good to see that shit, even though like I know that like pretty much all of what I do throughout the course of a day is relative to some kind of goal I had set for myself, you know, except for maybe like fucking jerking off.
No, I think I remember you saying something about jerking off every day.
I can picture myself setting a jerking off goal.
Yeah.
But everything else, I might have to dial it back a little bit. Like tomorrow, I need to fucking chill for a while because
penis wise or
no, just
okay.
with fucking working towards shit because I think I've worked like 8 straight days now, and I need like a 4-hour block where like I don't have fucking anything to do.
Yeah, you're gonna burn yourself out, and you're gonna have diminishing returns.
Yeah, but I'm excited. Tomorrow night we're filming something fun.
Yeah,
nice.
I'm excited for that, and that's fueling me, dude. Fucking doing this every fucking week, doing little snickers with Jake and John. Slowly but surely knocking out the fucking book that I've been working on for fucking ever. That's gonna get done by the end of this year. I'm excited to have that out. We're doing fucking on perks now. It's like there's so much fucking good shit.
Yeah.
Like today, like this morning, like I experienced like one of those legitimate swells of gratitude that I had to fucking put a disclaimer that said not on perks here. Like that's how good I felt this morning.
Yeah.
Nice. You're on the natural perks, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, they're gonna legalize medicinal perks.
Yeah.
You're gonna get on the program.
Recreational Percocet.
How about you, Gardini? Because
I'm trying to program is like goals and stuff, right?
Yeah.
What
But
you
like,
want to
accomplish,
what you work towards.
when you start out as like a loser, you have to get pretty specific about it. But
yeah,
I think especially like lately, there's like a very popular opinion that you were just an incredible joke writer, and I think that kind of word is like spreading pretty quickly for you.
That's pretty sick. I don't really.
Are you aware of that?
No.
Oh,
not
dude.
particularly. People are nice sometimes online. People are also call me a fag online a lot. So
I think that's how you know you're
the
getting
nice
somewhere.
ones always never matter as much as the mean ones.
In reality, the opposite is true.
Right,
But like
but
when
in
you're
my head,
taking it in,
when I'm alone in my mom's house, it bothers the hell out of me. But I'm pretty good
man.
at just being like, oh, whatever,
yeah.
Mhm.
and I forget immediately.
Mm-hmm.
But that's awesome. Yeah, I was just thinking about that because, like, dude, my goals probably last year, I have to make some new ones.
Every year.
Yeah, because I had pretty weird, like, I got them all already. So, like, I got to.
It's not weird. That's just a
I know,
good
but
guy
now-
doing
now
good
what
stuff.
am I supposed to do?
Well,
the
dude,
next stuff.
I
The next
know, but
thing.
Shawn, you even mentioning that, like, all right,
I'm not
like,
very confident in myself. I need to work on that. That's something big.
I think most people just
Same,
fake
man.
confidence.
I hope so, because if it's real, it's really gay. Being confident,
Yeah.
like whatever.
I don't spend any time thinking about being confident. I just think
Yeah.
about like what I want and like what I would do if something got in my way.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really think. I think I also was always a big overthinker, especially I found out with wrestling, like because I used to be like a real middle of the road wrestler, but I would have good matches, but I would always overthink everything.
Paralysis by analysis is what
Yeah.
they call it in combat
Yeah, I
sports.
guess so.
Yeah.
And I would like try to do everything to figure it out, and I would go through peaks and valleys of like performing well and then just getting in my head. So now with comedy, I just try to like not think pretty much at all and just do what I know
that's great
I have
advice.
to do.
That's great
Mhm.
advice for people. Don't think at all.
Well, you know what I mean. Like
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
try to do like very rudimentary. Like I just need to write jokes and get laughs, and I'll
Mhm.
just keep doing that, and I don't really think about many other things.
Well, I know that
Otherwise, I'll stress out. I think.
Yeah.
I can relate to that like overthinking things, especially because I'm not like a very skilled thinker. I'm not like an
Me
especially
neither.
smart person.
Yeah, me neither.
But I'm like, if I start like overthinking something and it feels painful, I'll be like, oh, dude, well, this is like basically work. Like I'm torturing myself, so this
Yeah.
is work. So, but you're not doing anything. You're spinning your wheels and burning yourself out, and you're like, man, that was hard. That was some hard time I just spent,
Yeah,
and you didn't
accomplishing
do anything.
nothing,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. So just do,
Yeah, that's what I've been. That's what I try to do. Just not think
dude.
at all.
It's paying off.
I hope so. I just gotta keep doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Damn.
I guess some goals of mine would be I want to read more and get smarter and better at thinking.
I probably
Mhm.
should.
That's
I'm
my
with you,
big
dude.
thing I've been thinking about a lot lately.
You know,
Like
people are like
less-
afraid if they like if I treat my depression, I'll lose the thing that makes me like good. I feel like if I get smart, it's over for me.
Maybe, yeah, that could be my thing too. Maybe, yeah, I get that for sure. I don't know. Yeah, it's been weird, but I've been having fun. That's doing what I like to do.
High priority.
Good, man. There's I feel like have you always been okay like with finding ways to have fun, or do you think it was a struggle for you to just set out to try to do things that you enjoyed doing?
I don't know. That's an interesting question. I never really, growing up, I always had fun. I would always just fuck around and do crazy, just play in the woods all day. And then I got to high
Oh
school.
god, that's so much fucking fun playing in
Yeah.
the woods, man. I would love to do that more as an adult.
Yeah, I still kind of do. Well, I fish a lot, so like that's
Yeah.
kind of close. The kayak has been fun. That's kind of my version of that now, I guess.
Who do you go fishing with?
Myself.
No way.
Yeah, I just sit
Dude,
up there by myself.
Did your dad teach you how
That's
to fish?
awesome.
No. My grandpa did. He was a big hunter fisherman. They had like a cabin called Hercules Rod and Gun Club, and we'd go there like every summer.
That made my bird twitch
Yeah,
hearing the
right.
name of that place.
It was awesome. It was right on the Delaware Water Gap, like 30 minutes from like any civilization, and just like all the families of the hunters would go there in the summertime, and we'd have like shooting contests and fishing
Oh my
contests.
god, dude,
and
that
all
sounds
kind of
awesome.
stuff. It was awesome. But I would always get scared to sleep there.
Why?
I'm scared of a lot of things. I
Uh,
frighten easily. I'm scared of the water. I'm scared of the woods.
Bears.
Scared of bears, but there'd be a lot of bears. My grandpa shot one with a buckshot once
Oh man.
in the butt.
I hope I'm a powerful grandpa.
He was the man, dude. My
Mm.
grandpa was crazy as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, his
Ooh.
name was Bobby, and my grandma's name was Roberta. Well, Robert and Roberta, and they met in a rodeo. They used to ride horses.
Fuck.
Yeah, he's a real life cowboy.
These are legit grandparents.
Yeah,
Damn.
he's fucking. Well, they're both passed.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm very sorry, but
It's okay.
that's an influence that. Oh man, that's
Yeah,
maybe
he's
that's my
nuts.
ultimate goal is to be that influence.
Meet a rodeo
on my
lady?
grandchildren. Yeah.
I'm gonna set that up for you, dude.
Yeah, my grandma Bobby Jean. Her name was Bobby Jean,
Oh,
Classic.
and she was a buxom lady as well. Yeah. So I think it might run in the family. But I'm sure when she was riding horses, she wasn't. I've seen pictures, but not in a while. Yeah, I got a big it's spaghetti western.
Did your grandfather ever teach you about pussy?
No, he would teach me how to like hold door. He taught me how to like hold doors for people and stuff like that.
Okay.
But that was just like manners.
101
He was
level.
also fucking nuts though. Like he would when my grandma died, he had like multiple pillhead women like sleeping with him when he was like 75 and they were like 30 something.
oh, so the man.
They would use him for like his house and like the place to stay and stuff.
That's
But
a fair
yeah.
trade.
One time he gave me like a stack of like old Western DVDs with like 3 pornos mixed in there.
Oh,
Yeah, he was the man. He
God.
smoked inside every day until he died, and then he died in a fire. His house lit on fire.
Oh, you
man,
think
that's
you would
the only way they could take him out.
Yeah, I was gonna say any chance that he was like, this is how I'm going.
I think about it a lot because he almost died when he was 40 in a fire as well, and he survived. And we always called it alligator back because they had to graft his whole back, and it was all lumpy.
Hmm.
He had all these tattoos that were just smeared up because
They got like jumbled like a sliding puzzle.
Yeah, he would have like he had like a bald eagle that looked like a pterodactyl on his back and stuff like that. He was in the Air Force and stuff, and he had so many stories. He was also like
cool dude, man.
Yeah, I don't know if any of them are true. Like my dad he would like always try to fight my dad's friends. My uncle doesn't like him. My dad loved him. My uncle had a.
He was
rocky
pre-internet, so every story is unverifiable.
Yeah,
Assume
so
it's
he
true.
had a lot of crazy stories that you never really knew.
Hmm.
Yeah, Bobby and Bobby Jean.
Oh man.
Also,
They're the
before video games and internet, you would just do crazy shit because there was nothing else.
Yeah, yeah. My
What was
dad
like?
has a
So
lot of those
what's like?
stories.
What you're saying that? What do you have in mind when you're like, there's no way that was true?
I'm trying to think. Like, I doubt he was even in the Air Force. Like,
Stolen valor.
he might have stole a lot of valor because like he never really talked about it much. I think he like worked on a base, but he would like say he went to war when he got older, and he was hard to understand when he got older. So it'd be a lot of nonsense. He was losing it. But yeah, he started to like talk about being in combat. I don't think he was ever in combat, but he did go to the VA. He complained about the VA all the time.
That's a
Yeah.
So he was
classic.
allowed to go to the VA, so he must have served somehow, I guess. But
Yeah, they won't. They will not let you steal valor at the VA.
yeah, I can't think of like a good story right now.
Yeah, that's tough to be on the spot with that, especially when like
There's a lot though. I mean,
you question.
he's a horse
question
feeder.
him. I've been hearing a lot of stories
But he's a
lately
good
about
man.
like scary grandfathers. Like, are grandfathers always scary? I know
Nah,
you had a
I had
fucking
one scary one.
spooky one.
I had one really nice one, and I had one that was fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
So I didn't know either of them very well. The scary one, he lived with us for a while. And we had to share bunk beds. Like the last few months of his life, it was the fucking worst. We shared bunk beds.
He also died in a fire, a top bunk fire.
Yeah, my room was like fucking. It was like 8x10 or something ridiculous. And one day I came home from school and I had bunk beds. I was like, oh, this is fucking cool. And then that night, my parents sat me down and said, Grandpop's moving in with us. So he was in there. I don't feel like it was too long because he had a hospital visit, and then he made the living room his living quarters, which was a nightmare because he couldn't walk up and down the steps anymore to use the bathroom. So he had a commode in the fucking living room. So we would be watching fucking Jeopardy together, and he would just get up off the couch to take a shit.
Do you ever think about killing him?
I don't
Or
know if
like-
I thought about it then. If I was older, I probably would have.
Yeah, because that's immediately where my mind goes now. I'm like, I would just find a way for him to die.
Yeah,
He's on his way out already.
Dude, I can't think of one thing that I enjoyed about having him there. So I think if I was any older, I think he died in 1987. So I was 9 years old. So if I had been like 12 or 13, I think the fucking murder wheels would
Dude,
start
yeah,
turning.
if like you just got to the point where you could form like a complex, abstract plan and before you learn about like consequences and like accountability, I think 11-year-old boys might be the most dangerous.
Dude, on top of that, like if I had been of coming age,
not
Oh
busting
my god!
it.
And he's cum blocking you.
Oh yeah,
dude, I might dig him up just to
shoot a
fucking
load
cut his
through
head
the
off.
bunk bed. Dude.
Well, he had the bottom bunk.
Oh,
Looks like he shot himself in the back of the head with a cum. Something doesn't add up. Mike blows on his penis, holsters it.
You guys ready to switch over to the Patreon?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Join us over in the Patreon in about 10 minutes. And if you're not a patron yet, you can go to patreon.com/dadmeatpodcast. You can join for pay whatever the fuck you want, man. I thought you were
Thank
going
you,
to rip
Shawn
one.
Gardini.
sorry for pussy bragging. Thank you guys.
You cannot pussy brag enough on this podcast, man.
All right,
we
get
celebrate
ready for the
pussy.
Patreon.
So join us over there on Patreon in about 10 minutes. And Shawn Gardini, you are the fucking man.
You're the
I look
man,
forward
dude.
to having you back
Me
for the
too.
next episode.
Hell yeah.
We're going to eat some pizza, then we'll be back on.
Oh, fuck.
Nice.
All right. Love you, Bubs.
Yes.
Hope you all are hungry.
Rum's.